Hi, welcome back to CouchCapades. How are you doing, Spuddy Buddy? That's right, you're a Spuddy Buddy. What is a Spuddy Buddy? That's what we call people who hang out on the couch.
Basically. 3.
Oh, that makes more sense.
God.
Okay, all right, I get it now.
Okay.
It's giving you a formula
means...
or a recipe of how to make these jumps.
Okay, so that means that I need to collect all 3. So I need to get the one up there first.
Yes.
Because I can't jump when I have them.
Correct. Oh my God.
Okay. Cool.
You can't jump with
one of them.
So you only have a run and a jump, right? There's no like magical spirit button or some like.
Nope.
Okay, just wanted to make sure because the jump usually activates the butterflies.
Yes.
So okay, got it.
So what's your question?
I was just seeing if there's like a different way to activate the butterflies or how that actually works. That's all.
Nope.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Is like you can't jump now. Like you stay.
I stay on the ground.
Stay on the ground.
Oh God.
Oh God. Go up Pride Rock on the right. I think that might work.
Are they up top?
Well, no, it's gonna fall. They're right there.
Oh no, I couldn't tell if they were on top of the thing or. Look, I understand what I'm talking about. Just don't question me.
Oh, I don't. You got this, boo-boo. I believe in you.
Okay. I can't get that right now.
No, you can't get that. Nope. You just gotta...
Oh, no.
Nope. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
All
we're
3.
Good.
Sorry.
I got him.
Nope.
We're good. We're good.
I usually jump off a cliff like that. I just jump. And I'm like,
would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
You know, I respect that.
Sorry, I'm just impressed that I actually made that.
No, I get that.
Okay.
That's interesting.
This is a really cool look at Alaska.
Yeah, it really is. Oh,
what? Sorry.
No, you're good.
What were you gonna say?
I was like, get a shot of that.
Screenshot?
Yep. We can't.
Wait. Maybe? Nope.
Worth a shot. That's fine. No, because I was like, that's actually really, really pretty.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's funny. Like what we were talking about last episode of just me being I was an angry kid.
Oh yeah.
It is scary when I look back.
There was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape. Nothing would make me happier.
Okay.
I get that, yeah.
I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because I hated it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
No!
This game is targeting John right now.
If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Oh my God!
Yep. Some games just hit like that.
Come after you.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but yeah, it's funny because I actually have a team now at work, and I've told them about like how angry I was at one time.
Yeah.
The amount of damage I did somewhere.
Jeez.
Where I did.
It was scary.
Yeah. And
I was
like,
there that night.
And they're like, wait, you did that? I'm like, I did. They're like, I can't even imagine you being like,
oh no,
that pissed off.
I was going to go up that mountain back there. I was going to go there first and
Okay, so
this is my problem with open world games, because then like you move on to this new section.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think I can go back.
No, probably not.
No, this is just a new section. Okay.
I do like how this is telling the story, though.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that I'm still hitting all the main story points.
I think so.
At least as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I can. That's how I can tell. I'm like, I think you are, but I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But yeah, you're right. This game is literally attacking me right now, and not in a bad way.
That is so gorgeous.
That's cool. I don't blame you
My
one bit.
PS5 account is going to be just chock full of
Hello?
screenshots from this. Ugh. I don't know which way to go.
I don't.
Open world games.
You know what? I wonder. I wouldn't be shocked if that's the design.
Yeah.
I mean, like most open world games, but
Yeah.
about
I mean-
the undertones of life and whatnot.
Yeah. And just there are different ways to explore it.
Yeah.
And experience it.
I'm sure that's the first tree, so let's stay away from that for a second.
Yeah.
The tree is glowing.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you can go all the way over there?
Jeez. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Because I didn't see anything glowing the other way. When I was on that rock over there.
Uh-huh.
Did you see anything
I wasn't
glowing?
paying attention. I wasn't paying close enough attention to help out with that, unfortunately.
No, I don't see anything glowing.
And with the power of the PlayStation 5,
Look.
we are
look.
able to figure shit out.
This is just what I got. I am a slow-ish fox traveling at the highest speed
My dad
that fox
did a
can
lot of
go.
stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was
Oh, it's a
carving
birdhouse.
something. He made
What is it about
tons
Tom
of
Clancy?
birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching.
My
I
dad
think
loves
he
Tom
really
Clancy.
missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes.
That's cute, though.
We kept
Yeah.
an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair. That's how some people communicate.
Mhm.
Like, and that's the thing. It's a little different for people who aren't used to it, but that is still a valid form of communication
Yep.
through the silence.
The silence is deafening.
Yeah. It really can be. Let's see. I really like this art style.
Mhm.
Like, I know that nowadays games are all about let's get high def, high fidelity, this, that, and the other thing, but there's just something really nice about how relatively simple, but yes, overall stylized. Thank
That's
you.
the word you're looking for.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Just how stylized this is. I want to check down in this valley real fast. I did see something glowing to the left.
Okay.
That is up high, so I will either need butterflies or I have to go around,
Yeah.
which means I might as well go to the glowing thing over here. That's my thought process.
Thank you for explaining your thought process.
Look, sometimes I wonder
Right.
what your thought process is. It's a boombox! Yes!
Come to my window.
Guys, if you don't get that reference, please come join us sometime on CouchCapades.tv or Twitch.tv/CouchCapades on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And
Shameless
ask
plug.
John about Come to My Window.
Shameless plug.
We will tell you all about it.
Or you could just watch Say Anything.
Or to get the reference within our community. Hashtag self-ad.
All right, you know what? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, clearly I'm crazy. It's fine.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on just to pass the time during the summer.
Looking for that
It
little
was
Pooh
only
Bear.
free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching. and then we would rush
What's a
into the woods,
sketchbook?
pen and map in hand
It's a map.
before evening fell. Sometimes
Okay.
the aurora borealis would
Fine,
cast a
be
cold
that way.
green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah.
You're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. But then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
I'm going to ask you that question then, because I don't
No trespassers.
I don't
which
relate.
question?
I don't relate to that question. The
Which question?
looking back at your like childhood home and does it feel different? Being a military brat, I don't have that. Which is fine by me, but I always found it interesting for those who've like lived in the same house or one or two houses growing up. I lived in like 12.
I mean, I lived in more than what I have found to be the average person.
Yeah.
Because, let me think, we lived in Ohio until I was 7.
Mm-hmm.
In that time span, we lived in 3 different houses.
Oh shit, really?
Then we moved to Texas, and it was 2 more houses.
Oh.
So, I mean, I've still done a fair amount of moving compared to others who had not a military upbringing.
You know, I didn't know you actually lived in 3 different houses in Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why, like, the concept of home to me is a little strange. And why I think it's a big reason why I've always pushed that home is the people
Yeah.
and not the place.
Not the place. No, that makes sense.
Because, like, yes, it was more, like, it was fewer houses here in Texas, so that was kind of nice. But I still understand the idea of this one isn't necessarily home.
Yeah.
Should I go through here or
Sure,
go
why not?
back?
I mean, all we're gonna do is progress the story. So.
Yeah. But yeah, and then, like, in college, I had a couple different dorm rooms. I lived in multiple different apartments.
Yeah.
I lived in France for a year. And then you and I have moved almost every 4 years. Depending on the apartment, some were less.
Yeah, we did about every 2 years, and then
So we've moved a bit more than what I've found to be the average person.
I just found that like interesting, like
Yeah.
that idea, because I was so used to moving every 2 years. Like
Yeah.
all right, every 2 years, Dad's gonna get reassigned or something like that, and as a kid, I will 100% tell you, I absolutely hated it.
Oh, yeah.
It was the worst thing in the world. Oh, I thought you hit an invisible wall for a second. It's like,
No,
oh,
I
God.
just didn't want to miss the jump.
Yeah. Now, like, whole hindsight concept.
Yeah.
That was the best thing for me.
Yeah. No, I get that. And, like, there is definitely something interesting in the idea of having something different.
Maybe press and hold?
I am. I need 3 of them. And I don't have any right now.
Oh, okay, that makes more
But I
sense.
don't yet know what I'm looking for.
I need.
Oh,
I mean, you're not wrong. I was like, what? Wait, they're not
I need
star bits?
3. That's kind of what I thought. I'm just here like, I just want some star bits, guys. And I have like a lot.
You have 60.
I have a bunch. So what do you mean I need 3 of some magically glowing thing? I have 60 of some magically glowing thing. Okay, let's see if I can get out of here now.
Thanks for those answers.
I guess back out?
Yeah, maybe
I
that
don't
was one of
know.
those little, here's a thing that you can
Yeah.
go look at.
And like, depending on how you've explored, you've probably already found some. Or possibly
Yeah.
already found some. Okay, we're back to the forest area. We'll see if I ever find this again.
And we never saw it again.
But yeah, like the house that my parents are in now, they own it. Like they've lived there long enough that they own it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the house where I spent my teenage years.
Yeah.
So it's very, to try and answer your question, it's very strange to go back and it is solidly my parents' house now.
Yeah.
Like you've been there.
Yeah.
Like, I think almost everything that I owned, like I used to have a few extra memory boxes there or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think pretty much all of those are now with us.
Okay.
Like memory boxes, photographs, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call them.
No, that's what you said, memory box, and for some stupid reason, all that popped in my head was a memory card. Like an
That's fair.
Yeah, it was like a Switch, or not a Switch memory card, but like a GameCube memory card, or
Oh, yeah?
a PlayStation 2. I don't know why. That's why I'm smiling. I'm like, memory card.
Yeah, that's fair. I get that. I'm trying to see what this thing is doing. Okay, nothing. Cool.
Thank you for that.
But yeah, like it's really weird because like my old room is now a room that is specifically for my mom,
Yeah.
and my sister's old room is specifically for my dad now. Like they have
Taking over.
purposes for them,
Oh,
so
boat.
far as I can tell. Oh, cool. Fishing rod and everything.
Feels like there would have been a light there.
They're kind of, yeah.
It feels like there would have been a light there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's definitely a weird thing to walk in and be like, yeah, I don't live here. And like my parents, so some people might be like, oh, well, that's not cool that your parents don't have a space for you anymore. Like there's not a bed for me to sleep in,
Yeah.
for either one of us to sleep in. And some people might look at that and be like, oh, well, your parents don't want you there. No,
They don't. You're right.
I've
We're grown
moved
up.
out. Like, I've moved out. My parents have moved on with what they need. And I don't see it to be a bad thing.
Oh, it's light. Oh, sorry. I was going to point you in a direction, but I'm like, that's actual light, not
No,
a
I
beacon.
think-
It is
yeah.
actually like they actually have light particles coming through that. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh my god. Oh, well done on that one.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
But no, I get that. Like, to me, that's just a normal state of
Yeah.
growing up. Is your old rooms become something else, or there's a place for you to sleep, but it's not your room, or like how your parents did, they both made offices out of it.
Yeah.
And to me, that's just a normal thing. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy.
I don't know. We might be. But,
So-
I mean, we're also the two who are here like, you know what? I don't need kids. Like, we have this 4-bedroom house, and every single room is for us.
That's true.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, hey, look, there's another one of your things. Oh, is that what you're supposed to find? 1, 0 of 3. Can't do anything. Okay. No, I know.
Come on. Ugh.
I wonder if you're supposed to
two,
find
like,
those,
maybe?
like behind that tree. Because it just looks like a normal...
Well,
oh, no,
this is a dig
It's a
spot.
dig spot.
Yeah.
Even at my
So I'm
most
not sure.
distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out.
Oh.
For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much
cool.
I love sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning.
Oh,
I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
it's the first tree.
First tree that his name was
The
carved
first-
in.
All right, I applaud you, game, for that one. That
Yeah.
one's good.
Okay, so I do need to go that way. That's fine. Okay, so here's a sketch.
Sketch
Yeah,
architecture.
he's an architect.
Yeah. Ted Mosby, architect.
Okay, here's a few things down here. So let's go ahead and try over here first. Is that a roof of a house?
I think so.
Okay.
It's weird how well this game's actually like saying what actually happens. Like
Yeah.
from
Just talking about life's process.
from my personal experiences.
On our
Yeah.
property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk, and I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
She makes a good point.
She does.
Okay, so we've got... Doesn't look like anything over here, but let me get a little bit closer. Okay. I just wanted to
Double
make
check.
sure.
Yeah,
So we've got one spot kind of far over there.
that's where it came from. We got that spot over there.
I guess let's go over there.
Yeah, let's go over there first. I'm really like, I want to figure out the bowing thing.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Like, I need to figure out like how do I bow in front of the hippogriff or something like that? Like, what do I need
you
to
gotta
do?
bow to make friends.
Yes.
They're very formal.
That's fine. I wish we still had that formality.
Yes.
That would be great. It's a sign of respect. You
Yeah.
bow to another person.
Maybe with all the pandemic and everything, we'll go back to
See?
bowing instead of shaking hands.
We don't need to shake hands, bumping elbows, I get, but let's not do that. Why don't we just bow?
Yes. Okay. Sometimes I gotta make sure that I'm still running. Okay, I think it's gonna be... I think this way is how to get up.
Up and around?
I think so. We'll see. I mean, I might run into just this dead end up here. It's very possible.
I mean,
Here's something to look at.
oh, the tent.
Oh,
Very small tent.
well, it's like half buried. That's how this game is. Remember, dream.
Dream. I was also like, well, there are tents that you can actually like zip up like that and you
Well,
crawl
yes. And honestly, in Alaska, those would make a lot of sense.
in close to the ground.
Yeah,
Stay
close to
warm.
the ground, stay warm, keep the body heat in. Okay, maybe this
Stay
side
away from the
is
polar
not
bear.
how to get up.
There's no polar bears in Alaska. Brown bear,
No.
black bear, grizzly bear.
Wait. I thought polar bears were in the north and penguins were in the south.
I think so, but I don't think polar bears are in Alaska. I think polar bears are in the North Pole, but I think Alaska is still like black bears or brown bears.
Well, yeah, I remember black bears. Black bears. You know what? I'm gonna stop this whole thing now.
Watch out! It's the
Watch out for the black bear.
Black Bear Project coming to a theater near you.
Oh, God.
Black Bear
Oh
Project.
God. I mean, it's more just I wonder if there are any polar bears in like the extreme northern regions of Alaska.
Okay, so according to
The internet.
adfg.alaska.gov.
Okay, sounds promising.
Sound promising, because I was like, I have to look this up. I need to know. Black and brown bear viewings.
Yes, I know that those are up there.
Okay, so
Probably grizzlies too?
no,
No, wait. Grizzlies might be further south.
this is just to learn about some of Alaska's most popular land mammals and where you might see them. Click on the links below. Be sure to check back again when we continue to build the website and add more animals to the list. So this is Fish and Game Alaska.gov.
John, I might need you to actually just look this up for me because I don't know how to do this.
Okay.
I have to bow with it. Are you kidding me?
Oh God.
I give up on everything. Where were the other two? Oh no.
Go back. Okay, no, there's one right there. See the light?
Okay.
Yeah, you go that way.
Yeah. And away!
That's good. That
Oh
sucks.
my
I'm sorry.
God.
All right,
I
so
feel like an idiot now. Just so you know.
here comes those angry comments. All right, so you got black and brown bears, grizzly bears, I would assume as well. Caribou,
Right, not bears.
moose. Well, I'm just reading off what what the website says you can
the
actually
website,
see.
the natural wildlife. Why can't I speak?
I don't know. Okay, so we got black and brown bears,
Yes.
caribou, moose,
Yes.
mountain goat, and Dall sheep.
Wait, is it moose or is it meese? Look, it's a speak and spell.
Oh my
I had one of
God.
those because I was awful at spelling.
And now I'm the awful one.
My parents really tried so hard to get me these things that would help me learn how to spell, and I was just like, I would play the games that I knew how to play. Like I would play memory on there
Yeah.
instead of doing the spelling stuff.
It is moose, not Mises.
Yes, I know.
Mountain goat and Dall sheep. Or Dall sheep, D-A-L-L.
Dal?
Dall sheep?
I don't know.
Muskox, porcupine, and wolf. What is a Dall sheep? Hold on, I gotta look this up. I'm sorry. This is a great game, and it's making
Yeah.
it's doing a weird thing of hitting me in the feels.
Yes.
As I'm growing
in the
up
best way possible.
in the best way possible. I'm a 34-year-old dude on the internet.
Did you almost call yourself a 34-year-old little boy?
I can neither confirm nor deny that I almost did that. Yes. A Dall sheep looks like a ram. So it really is bowing with it.
Yes. I feel like an idiot.
No, don't worry about it. I
Okay.
wouldn't feel like it.
So I can't get through there until I get these 3 parts.
Yes.
That's fine. The other part was somewhere.
I thought it was to the right. Or was,
I did go to the right.
Because I remember it in those. Oh, there it is. You can see it from there. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah,
I'm going the general direction.
a Dall sheep just looks like a ram.
Let me see.
Brian, put one up. Dall sheep.
Yeah, but rams have more curved.
Oh yeah,
horns.
it's more curved. I'm with you on that one. I just.
I mean, it's a sheep, so there's only so many ways it's gonna look.
I got attacked by a goat once. We're talking about growing up.
We're talking about growing up, so I got attacked by a goat
I
once.
got attacked by a goat once.
Please tell us about this goat.
So, all right. So my family, on my mom's side, lives in Oklahoma. And my uncle, where my parents are moving to, they bought land right around him. And over the summers, I would actually go and kind of help out or work
Right.
and do all that stuff.
Growing up, you would go, yes.
Yeah, growing up. So I
Making sure you guys.
yeah,
keep
I
track
don't
of
do it
this.
now. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it.
Well,
I actually freaking love doing that stuff.
It's just getting the time.
Yeah, but as a kid, they had a miniature horse named Gidget
Right.
and a goat and the goat had 2 babies, if I remember correctly.
Did you terrorize the goat?
No, I love animals. I always wanted to be
No,
nice
I'm
and
just
pet
giving
them.
you a hard time.
But Mama Goat didn't like me being around baby goats.
You know, I don't blame her. Not because it's you, but because
Protectiveness. I get
Protective.
that. Yeah, I get that. I
Protective mama.
I completely understand that. So
Yes.
I'm petting Gidget, the little baby, or not the baby, but the miniature horse.
Yes.
And the little baby goats are coming toward me, and I'm like, oh, they're so cute. I'm petting them, and all of a sudden I just hear a, and I'm like, oh God, what was that? And I turn around, and here come, and for the life of me, I cannot remember this goat's name now.
Yeah.
And she's like rearing, like doing the goat thing where she's like shaking her head and starts chasing me.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh my God. And I'm a kid. I was like 8, I think. And maybe 10. And I just started running away from this goat trying to come after me.
Oh.
I thought, looking
And
back
she
on
was-
it, I was bigger than the goat, so I shouldn't have done that.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, she was not happy.
No. No, she wouldn't be.
I was like, oh, okay.
Here we go.
You got this. You got this.
Way forward. There we go. I get there eventually, guys.
You will get there eventually. We got this. So, should we call this an episode, and we'll be back to probably where that thicket is?
Yeah.
And
unless we find something cool along the way, then
Yeah.
we'll just start back.
We'll start from there. All right, come back next time, and
We'll be doing stuff.
We will still talk about life.
Yes.
See you later.
Bye.
I thought that'd be funny. Polar bears being in Alaska.